And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Alien Spaceship stream. You could be watching from anywhere around the country or the world, and I really appreciate every single one of you. Coming to you from the Spaceship Studios from a galaxy far, far away. Alright, and now we'll go over to the next window in this direction right here. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, hello, it is I, Alien Spaceship. I hope everybody's been having a good day, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. And we are now doing the late night of evening stream for the weekend. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go to the game like I do quite often on the weekend. And let's go over here to this way. Alright. And there's the game. I'm scared. Alright. Right here. Howdy, Frog. Good evening to you. Welcome to the show. I. How's everything going with you? I hope everything's going all right for you. And I remember. Oh, so there is this. The other day, I was talking about fishing with some of my friends, different fish people catch in different regions. And yeah, just sometimes there's certain fish that are more common in other places than they are in other areas, but some places don't even have fishing because it's like in the middle, at the inland of the country. Yeah. So, uh, that was something I just like kind of thought to myself because usually, like in a place where there's lots of seafood, you have seafood from all over the place, but sometimes things are more common in freshwater or saltwater. It all depends. Yeah. Yeah. So, and thank you for joining us, Frog. Okay. Now, yesterday it was a good review on the KC, Courtney Casey, whatever her name is. The other day we reviewed that about the OnlyFans model that is going to have a trial one day. That was pretty cool to look into. I like that. The reason why I say that is because it just shows the narcissistic tendencies of the person, and I'm eager to see that trial myself. Yeah. So let's all go this. Yeah, because sometimes in this game they do some basic remodeling. Looks like they did a little bit over here because I just don't recall before these boxes in the middle. They're really crates, actually. These crates in the middle of nowhere right here. I think that's what I saw. Yeah, I've never seen these crates like this before, just in the center. I've not been to this part of the fortress much, but yeah, I just don't quite recall this in the middle of, can it be even searched through? Because sometimes, yeah, they have boxes you could search through on different quests, but I'm not doing one of those quests at the moment, so it won't really activate. Alright, this right here is a more crates. Is there anything to look through this way? No, there's decoration. Some logs. Okay, yeah. Some hay. Hello, Zero. Good evening to you, buddy. And nice, he says, we are officially attempting to re-download the game. Nice. Nice. I I remember when we would, and I said in the game they did some upgrades to it, and there's also the Kraken in there too. But whenever you're able to join me again, I'll look forward to having you with us in the seas. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to go into this region, this area. Yeah, as I said, this has always been here. This part has always been here. This wall, yeah, it's all has been here. It's these tents. I mean, they remind me of teepees, but they're not really teepees, but they're kind of like teepees. Yeah. Um, I don't really understand what's. Is this a gypsy? Hey, I didn't even know that they had this here. It could be a new addition. I'm not really too sure. Okay, let's see. Do I need to refill? Yeah, I need to refill some things. Anything else? All right. Yeah, that must just be a locked room. That is the guard. Okay, now heading over to this direction. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Those kind of passwords. I, what I did to get mine back because I had an issue with my computer. An older computer I had served its life, and eventually it died out. And I go through my email and I look up the Pirates of the Caribbean, the Legend of Pirates of the Caribbean online, and you could reset it that way by finding some old email of it and finding the username, password stuff to reset it if necessary. Okay. All right, let's go out this way. You see, this has superior speed. This ship right here, but it doesn't have the best hull. Not the best hull in the world, but it certainly has a good way that way. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, okay, okay. A thing for the update 0. Nice. There's 2 Navy ships at the same time. I didn't realize that. Okay, this is going to be tedious, but we're going to eventually get it. Alright, let's go this way. Not quite quick enough. Not quite quick enough. But we're actually going to sink it. Alright. Let's go here. Alrighty. Here we go. Over this way. Say something if you see me before I see you, okay? Okay. Scared. I will. Alright, so we're going here. And I'm orbiting around this way. Um, I'm in. I'm in Fragile's Ocean. Fragilis Ocean. I didn't see it. It was small letters. Alright. Yeah, Fragilis. That's the server I'm in. Alright. Thank you for right pronunciation. Yeah. Okay. Let's see this. Welcome to the game, Fortune. Alright. Facts. All right. Nice to have you on board. Okay, so going to orbit in this direction. Ah, nice. He's on board. This is a new ship called the Golden Goddess. All right. Yar. All right, now we're gonna sink all the ships. Here we go. Orbit around this island and sink everything. All right. All right, so we are in the game with 0 facts. Okay. All right, awesome. Okay. Nice. Nice. Arg. And I missed. Scared. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. There's gonna be bounty hunters eventually. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get this one. Let's get this one. All right. And I liked how that ship just appeared out of nowhere. Okay. And it's this way. Now it's the other ones. Okay, let's go this way. This one right here is going to have a danger to it, but we're going to keep our distance and sink it. Arg. Alright, now we got the bounty hunters. Yay. It's been a while since we've fought one of these. Let's do what we do. Okay, we're going to go float out the sea a little bit and blast off. Then we're going to go around and sink it. Okay. Then we're going to descend this way. All right. Okay, we are in the whirl storm, the maelstrom with this. Awesome. Nice. Nice. Excellent. All right. And okay, here the next part. Nice. Okay. Very, very well done. All right, we have another bounty hunter in our midst. Let's do what must be done. Okay. Is that going to reach it? Maybe. Not really. Okay. Not really. That looks like a shark type ship right there. There we go. And I missed again. I missed again. So we're going to go this way and twist it a little bit close for comfort, but we're going to get it. And I missed a fifth time. Wow. Now we're chasing this thing. Okay. It's running away from us. That ship's confused. Okay. There we go. Facts. Now we're getting into the rhythm. My diamond, it is so great to see you. Okay, you are at the cancer benefit in NYC at Cutting Room. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know, G. I I'm not completely familiar about that, what that is, but I know it has to do with something with cancer. I don't really know much about it, but thank you for letting me know about what's going on. Oh, all the doctors are playing drums and singing. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And hope you. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad that I'm in your thoughts. You are in mine, and I'm glad that you are doing that for an amazing cause. Thank you for letting me know what's going on. Intergalactic diamond that fuels starships for eons. Thank you for letting us know. Right now, Zero and I are playing a game. He's in the game with me, and we are attacking the enemy ships right now. Okay, Bounty Hunter. Let's see. Get the advantage. Okay, then go this way. It's a little bit close, but it'll be alright. Maybe. There could be a problem, hypothetically. Alright, good. Hello there, Duke. Uh, Thank you for being here and checking up on us. Right now, my buddy Zero and I were playing the game and fighting some enemies. Okay, the guy's telling me the voice in the game. The game is telling me something. And I'm like, I hear you, game. All right, we've done this before. We're gonna take this out to sea. Yeah, shout out to you, Duke. Appreciate it. All right, okay. Let's do that. Let's go this way. Yeah, behave ourselves. Yeah, we gotta be on our best behavior. All right. I'll take the hull in. Let's go this way. So don't lose the whole loot. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to Cuba. All right. Cuba was a common place that I always would go to, even in the early days of the game. I mean, early days of me playing the game. All right. Okay, now we will be docking right here. All right, here we are. We have iron. We have forest long coat, diamonds. Okay, awesome. That's great. So yeah, this is just Cuba in general. You know, it is swamp sky. It's like the evening swamp sky, and you have these trees, like a bog. Scared. See the quest. Oh. He's over here. There he is. That's Zero's character right there. Nice. Okay. And just looking at this region. No, wrong area. Yeah, collapse. I like that. Okay. Oh, he rolled a dice. Yes, exactly, Duke. Right. Noisemaker. Yeah, the dice rolling I'm not completely familiar with. It must be a method. All right. Yeah, so that's Zero, and that's my character, and he's laughing. Okay. Celebrate. Okay. Just celebrating. Ah, dance a jig. There we go. Yeah, this game, the characters can have a wide variety of emotions. It's real cool. You could dance a jig. You could do a couple different things. Yeah, do a dance and drink a little water. Right. Yeah. All right. All right. Now, we're going to go out another time. Let's see. Hilarious, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I got this thing right here. And here's the dark aura. Alright. Now, let's go out here. Oh. Okay. Oh, Mermaid, I'm glad to see you here with us in chat. Thank you for letting me know. I rewatched that movie today. That we're talking about yesterday. That Christmas movie. It was very good. Yes, yes. That is. Thank you. That is true. Definitely. Yeah, Mermaid. And it's been a long time since I've seen it, and it was a very good movie. And it was lots of madness indeed. All right, so the new Tron doesn't suck, by the way. Okay, okay. Thanks, Zero. Haha, the Christmas movies are my favorite dissociation tool this month. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Uh, oh, Home Alone is great. I watched that with my, I'd say, nearly, oh, like 15, 16 years ago. I watched that with my grandma. I've watched it since then. I watch it every year, but I watched it this year. I mean, I used to watch my grandma, and when I used to go over there at night, and that movie has like a continuous laughter to it. Like it just you laugh at this and that and all the other stuff. All right, we're gonna parlay this ship, but first we have to sync these other ones right here. Yes, my favorite part on two is when the toolbox goes down the stairs and slams their nose crooked. Yeah, yeah, that's one of my parts that I like too. I like the part when there's electric. They get electrocuted. And Kevin is so intelligent and brilliant in how he handles that situation in the movie. Yeah, and he's all by himself. Yeah, the yeah. So that is a very good classic mermaid to watch, and it's those older movies are really good. It's the silliness of it all where you wouldn't understand why a kid is going all this. Yeah, I agree. Uh, is a kid is doing all this, and they certainly underestimate the opponent because, like, they don't expect the kid Kevin to be so witty and intelligent and know like what to do, and he sets a bunch of those traps up for the enemy, and they get stuck. So I will say I give him credit for that. Indeed, yeah. Yes, yes, that was a somber scene. Indeed, that I remember there was a scene where there was actually we had a cat that was okay, but one time did something like that, and yeah, it didn't pass away. It was okay, but it had it's not nice when they bite on those wires. Yeah, I remember when bro was stuck in the attic, and he was sitting on the door of the attic where you would pull it down, and he just falls out like a trapdoor. It's it reminds me of the days when I was helping my grandpa with his rental houses, and I used to go into the attics of the house sometimes for things, especially when we're trying to deal with wild animals. And yeah, that's a the attic could be like going into a cave where there's a beast in there. It could be really something else. Yeah, he has said it happens to Sinks. Yeah, and thankfully Sinks is all right. But yeah, it's just it was one cat that I had from a long time ago that passed away 10 years ago from probably old age and sickness, something like that, or complications from the other hurricane, from like prolonged issues. But so yeah, that had a problem with one of the lights, but yeah, they need to chill and not do stuff like that. But yeah, so I remember about stings he was mentioning. So that's why with pets we gotta be careful about what's around them that they don't get themselves hurt. It's kind of like dealing with a small child. Like you don't want to kill children around certain things. Cats are kind of similar, and cats never grow up. Yes, I agree with you, mermaid. I agree, and I am saddened to hear about the cat and the issues the cat had. Yeah, that could be a problem for them. Now their whiskers usually helps them to balance. That is something that helps those cats. Look at this. The bounty hunter is running away from us. Let's go figure him out. It seems like the with the Home Alone movie, I like how there's this. They keep forgetting. It's like they have so many kids, and they keep forgetting Kevin, but Kevin's like the main character. So that's kind of like ironic, but funny at the same time. And it's real silly, and he's so independent in the different movies where he'll go handle things on his own. If they had made those movies in a modern age, they would have been so much. They wouldn't have been as good as they were in that time period. As to say, at least to say. And yes, oh no, I mean I get confused by them. I haven't seen them in a while, so uh, I get them mixed up. There's one that he's at a hotel in New York City. There's one where he's at his house. There's probably another one where he's at his house. There's about plenty of them. Ah, nice. We sunk that ship. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, yeah. There was a Marv. There's okay. So Marv had another movie. New York is number two. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you know what I like from that one, which I believe it's the right one, is when he's in the hotel when the there's a TV and he's telling him that uh, he's playing a mafia scene when somebody's about to go blast this woman with a Tommy gun. That was he's gonna count to three or count to 10, and he's like 1, 2, 10. It's a messed up situation, but the way the person said it was witty, and he used it as a way to like a scare tactic. So that was a funny part. As I said, I could be getting the movies mixed up, possibly, but I think that was from the New York one. If it's not, I'm just gonna sit in the naughty chair. All right, he burnt out of the guy. Okay. Burn the F. Yes, yes. I remember that part. We burned the F with the guy. Yeah. Yeah, he does scream. He does scream. Yeah, there's another movie where it's based off of Marv choosing a new outlet in life, and like so this other movie, he changes and becomes a better person and doesn't go to life of crime anymore. But they changed the name and they in the story because they didn't want to associate the criminal. They thought kids would get confused. They saw a criminal becoming good again. So they did have a scene where he was. So that was based off of the him later on changing to a better person, and there's references to Home Alone, but it's not directly associated with it because they didn't want to confuse kids. Is the reason. Remember, yeah, and it is the name is different, and it's like supposed to not be directly associated with Home Alone, but it was supposed to be associated with Home Alone. So there's references to the movie, and there's a mirroring like a sequel to that. So the Marv character becomes good at some point and changes, but they didn't directly associate it with it because they didn't want to confuse the young people. But yeah, yeah, I learned that today. By the way, I think he burned an M on him. I don't know why. Oh yeah, he could wear that the rest of his life. Yeah. Oh, there. Did you see the Frosty the Snowman? That the when the person the Frosty the Snowman movie. No, the Jack. No, it's not Frost. No, I got that mixed up. Forget everything I just said. Did you see the Jack Frost movie? It was the like Jack Frost being a snowman talking to a kid, and it was from '98. That was a good movie. I saw parts of it today. If you haven't seen it, let's see. All right, okay, Mermaid, understood. I see you there, Duke. I see you, and there's enough hot chocolate to go around for you as well. I didn't forget about you. Okay, so all right, we're gonna annihilate this bounty hunter from Timu. Scared. All right, perfect. All right, perfect. Okay, and then this way. Timu water. Yep. All right. Here we go. Tortuga is open. All right. Nice. Okay. Bounty hunter. Okay. All right. And let's go this way. Scared. And let's get the Timu advantage. All right. Okay. Right. We're heading that direction. All right. Going fast. Drifting through the night. Yeah. Let's see about getting this done. Invoking the protections. Alright. Let's go this way. Okay, good. Alright. Good. Good. Okay, thank you, Mermaid. Thank you. Right now, what we are doing is we are attacking. We're dealing with the Navy and with a smaller bounty hunter ship right now. It is causing great fire. Yeah, I did. Uh, so the Frosty, the Jack Frost movie is about this kid and the kid, and he is doing he's existing, and then he has this talking snowman that comes around out of nowhere, and some interesting things happen about who it is. Might be someone he knows in the past. It's a pretty cool movie. I like the animation in it. So what I mean by that is the animation is extremely good for its time. It was from '98. That's when it was from. Hey Moki, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Always glad to see you. Zero's in the game with me, and we are sinking ships and running from the Navy. And hope you're well, Moki. Thank you for coming here and hanging out with us. All right, I got some plunder. Got nice plunder. Okay. Oh, Zero is not this character right here. He is where is he? There he is, over there, kind of running on the air right there. That one. It's kind of like floating and running around somehow. That one. Wearing the same thing I'm wearing. Yeah, so Zero is this character. We're wearing the same outfits, and he's the one with the white feather right there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, and that's this is where the gypsy is to get tonic and stuff like that. Let's see, I think I have everything I need. All right. So this is different parts of Port Royal. This is Tortuga rather, but all right. So heading over to this way. You wonder if Zero has purple boots in real life. Maybe so. Maybe so. Scared. I certainly it is the most trendy style of the Caribbean, and I certainly I feel like Robin Hood with my red boots that I have with the outfit that I have on. It's like Robin Hood. I'm not Robin Hood, but the Robin Hood is correct. That's what my character, the pants and the red looks like. Yeah. Okay. I think we have some spooky skeletons in this region, or is this a bunch of alligators? I've been through this before. All right. So yeah, and for Mermaid, that was as I said, thanks for Mermaid for the movie suggestion. It was good. I had it was funny. And I'm also reiterating that the Home Alone has very clever parts in it that I think were very well thought out when it was written. So the other one we were talking about, yeah, that's very true. And there is Mermaid right there. All right, so this is just kind of like a giant rabbit hole of things, but it's actually the Misty Mire. Probably said it wrong. But yeah, so this is Misty right here. Yeah, these are the skeletons that look like they're just kind of rocking out. I showed Abs this before. Yeah, they're all just kind of chilling. Where did he go? He's probably still on the other island. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is just a giant bog swamp. And Emoki, very beautiful cat you have. I was around some of the. Here's Zero teleported to me. I was around the cat earlier. mine earlier. I went to the cat room. Mary Toodles hung up some decorations, and that was so in the window there's some candles. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. We look like two musketeers. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, the voodoo staff. I clicked the wrong window. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is the voodoo staff. The ability to like burn stuff, like right here. Well, that's the wrong thing to do. Just to do it like this. Okay, and she says it's kind of cool. You could play online with a friend. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. You know, it's this virtual world where people can play with each other and have a good time. And mermaids, she asks Mermaid if she's doing anything fun for the holidays, and a mermaid can say what she's doing. Is she's been very busy this holiday season, running around and getting things done. I hope that Mermaid and all of you have the greatest holiday season that you could have. Oh yeah, here we go. This. Okay, and this. Okay. We're gonna go this way, and we're going to attack this right here. And Moki, for the holidays, I think you were going to do something. You're mentioning whatever it is. I remember you're going to probably go maybe on a trip. I hope it goes well. Because I remember you're going to maybe fly somewhere. I heard. Hope all that sounds fun. All right, and we're going to allow. Yep, it worked. Absolutely. This game originally went out of business. It didn't go out of business. Just they continued it in a. Oh, nice, Smokey. Nice, Mexico. This is the wrong area. Anyway, let's go back here. Wrong area. So that sounds like it's going to be really nice. I still have to make level 20 with the bomb to get what I have in my stuff equipped. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Where'd he go? Um. Well, yeah. Let's go. I'll work on that. Sure. Um. I'll go join you. Zero. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go. Hope the adult kids don't burn the house down. Amen. Amen. I hope that they don't burn it down. Yeah. And what quest do I have to fight something? Okay. I'll tell you what it is. I have a quest. I have to go to a Padres. Have to go to Del Fugo, the volcano island. I have to defeat undead grenaders. So we're going to the volcano island. Yeah, yeah. I hope that your kids, the adult kids, don't burn down the whole place, and they can, and it'll be in one piece when you get back, and there's no parties or uh, the rave of the century to happen over there. The folio sentencing has been delayed. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to Volcano Island. Yay. I know, like with the holidays and things like that coming up, it's going to be delayed. Not like the, uh, maybe that causes delay, maybe it doesn't. I hope we see the OnlyFans trial at some point next year. Next year. All right, and my class went to Mexico one time for the senior cruise. It was in the tropical jungle part. I Mary Tools and I didn't go to it. I was here, but it seemed like uh, Mexico has lots of different terrains. Okay, where is this guy at? Okay, well, okay, he's over in another island. I'll go where he is. Let's go this way. Oh, he was already there. Nice. And I'm taking the long way, and he was like he did the smart thing and did the other way. Okay. Okay, in the lava cave. My area where I gotta go is over this way. All right. Maybe he needs some health. Let's get one of the oh, he's right behind me. Okay. Yeah, and Mogi, this is the lava gorge. It's a cave. It looks like hell, but yeah, it's a cave. Of where lava flows. We're going to use the hero doll right here. Well, I'm thinking like, yeah, he doesn't have the power up to do that. That's why. That's what I'm just thinking to myself. Okay. Oh, and then one of them did a curse on me. That's nice. Oh, this is the people I have to go attack. So I'm gonna go square up right now. Okay. The undead gypsy. All right. Now we're going to go this way. All right. We got some more, and then they'll be gone. 12 of 14. Okay, heading down this way. Yeah, see, look at all that lava. It's like the lake of fire and brimstone. That's what this basically is. The really old Christmas movies are good too, like the black and white ones. I like those. Okay. Throughout centuries, they had all kinds of different Christmas trees, and different countries had different traditions. You have, like, for instance, over in Germanic countries, they open their gifts, their presents on Christmas Eve. All right, I defeated the rum things. Let's see. Return to Rummy B. Okay, nice. Let's go here. Let's see where you are. Zero. There he is. Let's try to heal him. All right, healing 0. I have tonic if he needs it. I got one that works a little bit better. Oh, and Mermaid says to Moki, "Hello, I'm sorry on the phone and managing babies. This year is not much planned, Moki, but just traditional Xmas, and I already got gifts, and that's what's up to." All right, nice. Okay, let's safeguard, and um, let's see. Well, it was another one. How about this one? This one has healing stuff in it. All right, that worked. Oh, you're gonna get your shopping done early, yeah. Now, I've been hearing that at different places it's quite crowded at the different stores and stuff. And yeah, there's, because of the holidays. Let's see. All right, and then we're gonna do that, and that'll completely heal him. Yeah, and Mermaid was saying something she likes doing during her favorite part of the holidays, and I love doing that too. And Mermaid, back in the past, people used to do it with newspaper. Uh, Sometimes, and it was like a wrapped in that, an old time thing. Also, the season of eggnog. Also, that's a classic drink. Besides hot chocolate, that's drank around Christmas. It's also eggnog too. I I like that. So the nice festive food. I remember about speaking of the holidays. The uh, one thing that I remember is the gingerbread houses. One time, when I was a little kid, I made them. One time, Mary Tools and I made one, and it's like, yeah, it's a, I don't know, I felt like it was a lot of work or something. It was like a lot of effort to put into it, and it wasn't as like as simple as it looked. And that is cool, Mermaid, that you love doing that. Yeah. You know, an edible gingerbread house is so intriguing. All right. Okay, and they used to have these Christmas trees where you would be able to. Oh, I get it now. Oh, now I want to know. There's a one thing. Another thing I like about the Christmas is the lights. There's so many Christmas lights now, in a lot of different seasons. There's different types of festive lights that they have, but during the hour of Christmas, uh, it's very known for its lights. The I remember there's these different parks that they had where they would have all these Christmas type of things in the form of a light, like a candy cane light, stuff like that. Speaking of candy canes, I an iconic thing for me was the candy cane itself, but with a light in it. That was always interesting to me, and the blow molds are very nice. I like the blow molds. So when there was the blow molds from the past, I like those. I mean, I like the new decorations, but there's like a lot of new decorations. I'm not against new decorations, like the blow up stuff. They're interesting, especially the Halloween ones. But the type of ones I'm referring to is the the Christmas ones. They're so absolutely the light in the way the paint is. It's just it's the the old fashioned ones like the Santa Claus ones, very iconic. Remember when I was little, I remember I always wanted one. They brought one in, and we still have it. And so that was a very good idea. Whoever came up with that. Some people will go all out with decorations, and it's important to do that for those that are interested in doing it. There's lots of garlands, which are these like giant reefs that you can put over fireplaces and doors and stuff like that. It's the Christmas tree smell is something that is I'll never forget. And I know in this house, there's lots of fake Christmas trees for the cats year round, but yeah, a favorite of mine is the real tree. It has like its own aura to it. There was a story one time where there's people who had an encounter with like an owl inside the Christmas tree. It almost sounds like a movie scene, but it was something real. And yeah, it can absolutely happen. The, but nothing that I heard of a lot. There's usually nothing in the trees, but as supposedly, it could, hypothetically could be. And the type of tree is a tree that grows. I'd say probably more up north than down where I am, but though there are trees just like those Christmas trees that are in the wild, so it must be like kind of like a an LOL moment. You like see a real Christmas tree, but it's in nature and its natural habitat, and they can get really really big. It's like a giant forever tree. Okay. So that is okay, and he went offline for some reason. Okay, Zero went offline. So I'm gonna go back to Rummy B, some wherever that is, and we're going to complete the quest. All right. All right, Zero. Good evening to you. Thank you for coming. Oh, look at this. Look at this island. It's you have the Captain Jack Sparrow sandmen rather than snowmen. Very very hilarious. Okay, now looking over this way to. Is there like a way to go to this island? No. I have to take the long route. Moki says, I hate rapping. I always end up doing it, even though I was and is supposed to. Is far superior at it. Oh. Yeah, that is. That sounds like a little bit of a pain in a way, where it's like one person is good at the rapping, and then they, but it's actually your job to do it. It's kind of like an ironic situation where I'm actually quite good at rapping stuff. Yeah, I'm good at rapping, and the, from what I did, because I did well, of course, people when I was growing up rap gifts for me, but then I rap gifts when I got older, and then yeah, I could. It was it's just it's a little bit meticulous, tedious sometimes, taping up the different parts and different areas of it, and then eventually you put it together with a, no pun intended, with a nice bow on top. Okay, so this island is down. Well, we're gonna see where the halo light is coming from first. It's right to the island I'm going to. That's where we're gonna go. Okay. A lot of movies and a lot of different experiences will show them wrapping things with one color only. Now I'd say there's different designs on the gift wrapping itself, like candy canes or Santa Claus or something. So over time, that seems like to be the case, and there's these cliche boxes, and they'll have like a certain color, and they'll have like a bow on it, and it'll be like a toy inside. That is something nice uh, that I've seen. But over time, as I said, things have changed, and everything's like wrapped differently than it used to be. I even think the tape they used was different, because they were different. I think there was like a type of tape that was more. Of course, I don't know these things what I'm talking about really, but there's a tape that may have been more tan, and then the now I see more of the clear tape than it used to be. So there's probably been a different ways of wrapping over time, and I guess there's some point where they just used a bow and a ribbon, like they literally like would tie it up together. Now I'd say the bow is more of a decoration. Okay, and we're gonna follow the light. Yeah, and oh, in the game it's all decorated for Christmas. Okay, and oh, here we go, right here. All right, some minority. Okay, then the gypsy tells me, "Thank you for your efforts. Retrieve the jeweled eye of the Nabai, and I will adorn you a totem with it. That will be your totem. Be empowered." Okay, there's supposed to be a from a buried treasure chest on the island. Oh, okay, so We're gonna have. Oh, this is the part of the game where we have to find the area with X marks the spot, so to speak. Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay. So it's probably over here somewhere. Going. See, there's times in the games where you'll see these little patches, and that's what it is. It's these treasure where treasure is. All right, we got that. Ah, it's probably this way. Okay, Moki. Good night to you, and thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit. All right, let's go over here. And Mermaid said, "OMG, is my husband is okay at it, but I think I'm superior at it." Oh, okay, okay, you believe that you are superior at it, and I understood. You got the skills to do it. Okay, that is not it. Ah, here we go. Now we're gonna dig. There we go. We're digging for treasure. All right, we found the treasure. The Eye of Nabai. Oh, there we go, right here. This is where we have to find. Hold the eye in your hand, and I will perform the ritual to release the chains on its powers. I am finished while you possess the Eye of Nabai. You have power of teleportation to the volcano island. Alright, finally. We have the teleportation to the island now. We completed the mission. Yeah, back into the dark cave. Here we go. In here. And we could go into the other island now. Yeah, we'll go there now. Go to Port Royal. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's this way. Alright, back to this island. Oh, a giant tree stump. Yeah, I remember these things. Let's see how it does against this. Alright. Alright, it worked. It worked. Alright, let's see how... oh, we have to heal up the voodoo. Okay. It's a higher level one. I don't know how it's gonna go. gonna use this instead. Okay. Nice. All right. Yeah, because this island really consists of these tree things. Right, the tree things. Well, that ship's gonna go out at some point. Let's see. Okay, now this direction. Now I'll be heading over to the island further out, in this way. Okay. Cutthroat Island. Nice. All right. So yeah. Oh, my health is going low. Okay. So this is a graveyard of the Spanish bandits and things of that nature. Because a lot of these islands just have a bunch of zombies on them. Let's see. Oh yeah, sweep. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know, Mermaid. Yeah, I'm here playing the game. And I'm probably gonna go out. Probably. Oh, okay. Okay, come on. Okay, let's go here. Oh, yeah. We're getting them now. See if it works. It might not work, but let's see. Ah, it's getting close. It's getting... Oh, he might get me. Maybe. If I survive for a couple of seconds, I can win this. Ha, didn't get it quite in time. That's alright. Shots Mary Toodles. What? No. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't. Alright. I didn't. No. Alright. Alright, this is the my cellmate who is just out cold. Alright. Yeah.
Sorry, Bubbles. I hope a bug doesn't run in here. I don't want to go really. Oh, Lord, help me, please.
Right now, leaving the cell and going out this way.
It's alright. It's all good.
That sword is quite effective. Nice.
Have you been playing this card game since you started?
Yeah, the whole time.
I can try to check it after I take a shower.
What?
I can try to check it after I take a shower.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to? Or?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be on, but...
Oh, on what?
If I'm still on, sure.
You mean you might close it at the thing?
Sure, I might.
I don't know.
At some point I will.
You don't usually end it this early. I don't know, man. I forgot. Never mind. Just do whatever you want. I'm confused.
You can come if I'm still on.
It's okay.
Right now, taking out some more ships over here. Okay, now we are obtaining more loot. Alright, now. Okay, and. Alright, now. We're firing the cannons. Let's go this way. Alright. Some success with this. Alright, now we're going to go after it some more. Okay, now we could go and rig this way. Oh, Mermaid, welcome back. Glad that you are here. Okay. I captured one of these ships, these enemy ship. Now going to sink it. All right. And also, Mermaid, I hope it is, you know, hope everything went well with the call. All right. I was going to do a video tonight, but sadly, it'll have to be something I just think of right now, right away. Okay, it's nice. I look forward to another one of your videos. It's very cool. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is one that I bought recently. Yeah, the ship Ahoy. Yeah. Okay, and let's go to this part. Okay, so now going to Port Royal. Okay. Is Mermaid? Is there any Christmas movie you're going to be watching tonight or tomorrow? Um, Anything particular? Uh, just curious. I is now I'm starting to watch them myself. Oh, you're welcome, Mermaid. I appreciate your company too. I like talking to you when the chat rooms are here. It's always nice to chat. Oh, thank you, thank you. And I'm here and look forward to it and support people who always begin. Yeah, uh, thank you for your support. I appreciate it, and also glad being there for you as well. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a quest. I guess I have to go this way, through here, and this part. Oh, and oh yeah, Christmas movies for everyone who likes them. Edward Scissorhands, Christmas Vacation, Christmas Story, Planes, Trains, Automobiles. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Home Alone, Grinch cartoon, and Jim Carrey. Those are best. Oh, the Jim Carrey one was funny. That guy, he's very good at what he does. This part of the game reminds me of Shrek for some reason. I'm going all over the place. I am missing where I'm supposed to go. It's this other direction. Okay, so deliver something this way, going that way. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Mermaid says something. She says, "Were you a fan of John Candy?" Yes, yes. He was a very good actor. Okay, now the Port Royal jungle, the Wild Thicket. Yes, as I said, the castle part. of the game reminds me of Shrek. Definitely. And this part does too. So I like maybe they're all connected to the same universe. So this is the wild thicket where there's all kinds of bats and little critters, stuff like that. Yeah, I saw him in a couple different ones. He was in Spaceballs and Uncle Buck, both good movies. Yeah, he was in a couple different movies that I saw. So there is this time period after I graduated and right before this part of the 2020s when I became well known on YouTube. The space right before that, the gap between school and coming here, I watched many movies from 90s, 80s, and their channel was called Stars. It was on Cox. I remember the channel was 345. There is this part of the. I saw him in quite a few movies of that actor. And I kept seeing him, and I remember him and I looked him up, and I'm like, okay, he was very good. There was a movie called it was either called Notre Dame or it was about the school. A school called it. It was this football team and it was like some inspirational story. I saw so many of those movies. I remember at night I'd watch them. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. There is no new age phones or things like that. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and rewatching older movies. Yeah, so another thing with older movies, there's not really a political message behind them. There's not being correct in it. It was just people just doing regular things, so to speak. Hello, Mary Cherry. Good to see you. That's and Mary Cherry. There, it's we have not covered that yet. Thank you for letting me know about it. And I'll talk about that another one. Yes, thank you. I wasn't aware that it was going to be him on the stand this week. Okay, I mean him here having hearings this week. So yeah, I definitely like those older movies. And another thing besides the political stuff is that with the older movies, their technology was more primitive, and it's quite fascinating to have the type of technology and seeing how they did stuff back then, because we are a continuation of them. We are a modern generation of that group. Although I'm making it sound like they're 100 years old. I know, but they're not 100 years old, but it's just their technology's advanced a little bit, and it's interesting to see how things have progressed since then. I mean, when we were growing up, Mermaid, I mean, they had the big clunky computers, and now we have computers and a phone and a camera and a phone. It's quite wild. It's the concept of everything now, and yeah, so definitely the classic movies are very good. Movies are not always like how they used to be. I'm not saying there aren't any good movies now, but there's not really much really good ones like they used to be. Scorpions are so in the game in the story quest I'm in. Scorpions are everywhere. Well, on pardon me, not used to blokes making up, meeking up on me in here. The book of pirate lore. These navy swine have us searching around the clock. Little do they know, when we dig one hole, we fill another. I searched the same spot a dozen times this week. At this rate, they have a better chance of striking gold. You know the decent chap though, with a bit of work, I bet sure you will find something. Hello there, Cosmic. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Shield Maiden. And thank you, Mary, for the nice dono. I appreciate it. Thanks for the kiss. Alright. So, from a buried treasure chest on the Royal Caverns in Port Royal. Oh, we're going to get some treasure now. Okay. There's some old cartoon movies that they made of Christmas, and those are very good too. Cartoons were their animations at the time, and eventually it progressed over time and increased. There's some scorpions in the cave. Oh, well, I'm just gonna go back to where that came from. How was that? Okay, going down this way into this corner here. I think we should be probably leaving it now, or I might just be going in circles. Scared. And Mary says, Mermaid, hi, Merry Christmas to you, thank you, Happy Holidays. Okay, so going to return to Port Royal so we can continue this quest right here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's going to be back in that other area, but not in the cave part. Alright, Mary, understood. Oh, what we're doing tonight or right now is playing a pirate game that I play on the weekends sometimes. That's what we're doing. All right, now heading into back into this cave to talk to into the caverns. So there's buried treasure in here. That is what we're trying to find. Okay. Okay, into the lands we go. Now, does it work to try to search this right here? Does that work? Not quite. It has to be treasure specifically. Now, is there anything here? Nope. I have to find a spot where to dig for treasure. All right. So we're just gonna kind of wander around until we find something. Okay. Mermaid says, "Mary, thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful December." Oh, thank you, Mermaid. That's very sweet. Ah, here we go. I'm gonna dig for treasure right now. Watch this. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna be returning back because we got the treasure. Jim Wormalger. Okay. So in this cave, found some treasure, some pirate lore treasure. Now of going to return something back to this dude in the cave. I never really thought about how they would have a quest in a cave like this, but it makes sense because I always would see NPCs in here, so it's very intriguing that they would have this scenario. Okay. All right, now we're gonna be delivering something to Will Turner. He's one of the main characters in the pirate movie, by the way. Okay. Bats run. Oogie again. I hope waking me up is not going to become a habit. Okay. And by the looks of this chest, the Navy is wasting their time here. Nothing but a crudy metal it is. It's all ye finding, though now get lost toward the boss notices your find. Okay. Now going to Will Turner. So let's go to Port Royal and go and give him what he needs to see. All right, let's go here. All right, now let's see. The game is going to be cooperating, or is it not going to cooperate? Let's see. A captain of a ship receives larger loot. Okay. Now we're back to Port Royal. That's good. Now we're going to go to where Will Turner is. All right, here we go. Will Turner. This is what you found in the Pirate Lore chest, and it has EITC markings on it. I can't make much sense of them though. If we are going to get anywhere with this, we need to find ourselves the EITC manual, find them on new grounds, explain all the EICT codes and rules. If they get out of hand one on one, it might shed some light on this rubbish. Alright, here we go. Accepting the challenge. Alright, let's go. Scared. Oh. Ah, wrong way. Wrong way. It's over this way. You have to get the manual. Alright, let's go this way. Might be in one of these crates right here. Let's see. You'll have to defeat an enemy. Okay, to defeat an enemy. Now on fire, I will return to Will Turner. On fire. Now I'm no longer on fire. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mermaid. Glad you're still here with us. I so there's a pirate lore quest of finding some a pirate letter, right? So I had to go find some buried treasure. Then I have to get the instructions from one of the uh, to take it from one of the officers, and then came back here to Will Turner to for him to examine. This is more of a quest. Oh, this part. Interesting. According to the manual, the markings on the metal you found are of EITC ship classes. They must be stashing something of the pages in these ships. Recover these progs for me. Here's a list of the ships that need to. They may be on. Alright, so for him, I'm going to sink some ships. And I went into a cave in one of the like the pool room type places in the game, and I dug up some treasure that has this metal on it and with the page. And I go to another guy in a cave that told me to go to him to Will Turner. So that's what we're doing. So this is a different situation than usual. It's a quest. All right, so. Yeah, shout out to Will Turner. How many pirates are at sea right now? of how many pirates are at sea. Um, it is. I'll explain right here. In my server, 23, but overall there's like over 100. Right, I hope you guys stay warm. It's been too chilly out for us. We even got hit by a hint of snow the other day, which with school delays. I like this game, by the way. It's really good for its time. So much to do. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you like the game. You know, it's no matter how much I play it, it seems like there's still intriguing attributes to it. There's another game that I want to show you all too, Toontown. I haven't set it up yet though. All right. That's a good number. Staying. Okay, yeah. Wow, that's too cold. Scared. All right, now we're pumping. Illy, you have as much subscribers as my good friend. They call me X, who's a gamer. Oh, thank you. I shout out to him. I'm glad that we have the same number or similar number, however it really is. And Mary, the cold is too much for me. Too, I rather be in the warm where I'm from. It gets way too hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, the summers can be very, from what you told me, very dry.
Where is Mermaid?
What's that, Mary Toodles?
Where is Mermaid?
She's in New Mexico.
Oh, striking.
Yeah. Yes, it's taken a lot of work indeed. That's true. And over on the spaceship, there's people from all different parts of YouTube, also. So all kinds of different things that we cover. And yeah, it does definitely take a lot of work to get it to the level it is. And Bubbles is using his cat box. All right. Desert is so cold at night and so hot in the day, even in winter. Now, I've heard that it's also studying about the Middle East stuff, the Middle East deserts, and sometimes, well, okay, in Iran, there's a desert called they have like a Bermuda Triangle type desert where it's alleged where there's lots of jinn or like genies and like ghosts and stuff out there. But what happened? I'm not saying there isn't some supernatural thing out there, but there is this situation where in these deserts, it'll get hot and then cold at night, and then the rocks will make this hissing noise or screeching noise. And do you all hear any noises in a desert like rocks making noises? Out of curiosity, I'm just wondering because people in the past in different desert landscapes had believed that there were spirits, stuff like that, and that were causing those noises. But I'm not saying there aren't spirits and stuff and that they were hearing, but because I do believe that's true to the extent. But there's also a natural phenomenon that people couldn't explain, so they thought it was something supernatural. Yeah, and the the Bermuda Triangle in saw there was a volcano that was set off in Hawaii today, or it's been exploding. It looks insane. There's a Hawaiian volcano that has been exploding for a while. Yes, it may have completely went off its rocker today, but there has been some that has to have been uh, maybe it's gone off more today, but yes, it has been going on for a while, from what I heard. But maybe something new happened. But it has been continuous. Yes. Um, Now, with the Bermuda Triangle, now the Bermuda, I was talking about the other thing I was talking about for everybody in the room is that the Iran, uh, however it's said, triangle. That's something different than the other Bermuda Triangle. So the Bermuda Triangle in the Caribbean is this triangle that is where a lot of supernatural occurrences happen. Planes have fallen out the sky and landed in the water. Allegedly, there's been many ghost ships. So there's been ships that have been where all the people are missing, and they go into this triangle, and all the ships are just either go missing or there's no one on the ship.
The Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah, Bermuda Triangle.
That was real popular like in the 70s and 80s. You heard about it all the time.
Right. And so that's the Bermuda Triangle. They're believed to be also extraterrestrials, aliens that were involved in there too. So that's what the Bermuda Triangle is the situation there, and allegedly the Bermuda Triangle is another area where how the lost city of Atlantis could be connected with it somehow. Now, there's been lots of like hurricanes and stuff that came from there that were deadly. So the Bermuda Triangle has allegedly a magnetic field that's very eccentric that may have caused weather to be weird or mechanical things to malfunction. There could be something supernatural about it. And over in Japan, there's something called the Dragon's Triangle, which is basically the same thing. So that's basically what the Bermuda Triangle is. Now, there are alleged natural explanations for these things, but of course, at the same time, they are not exactly. I do believe in supernatural things, and I understand sometimes there's a logical explanation, but I do think there could be something supernatural with the Bermuda Triangle. So, or it was just a series of unfortunate events. There are lots of missing ships, lots of ships that were found later that were just deserted with no one on there. There's like a ghost ship. There's a whole crew of people on there, and and then it's gone, just without a trace or anything. Then the planes that have crashed in that region, and as I said, there's it's very scary. Scared. Now, I will see, and also to give you some more additional information about the Bermuda Triangle, which we'll do in a moment. So going to Mirror Triangle. Okay. Scared. What?
I went to move his house for him and he was in it. It really scared me.
What?
I went to move his house, Christmas house for him, and it would move. I didn't know he was in it.
He was in the house.
It
Okay.
scared me.
Scared. Okay. Yeah. He was in there earlier. All right. So here's some unknown facts about Bermuda Triangle.
No, I'll be interested to hear him.
Oh, speaking of volcanoes, the volcano's erupting at the volcano island right now. Is that a coincidence?
Oh, on the pirate game?
Yeah.
Are they showing it volcano?
Yeah. Right there.
Well, let me go see. Wait.
The most significant unknown fact about the Bermuda Triangle is that there is no scientific evidence that mysterious disappearances occur more frequently than in other high traveled ocean regions. The U.S. Board of Names does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as the official region of the Atlantic Ocean, and it does not appear on any world maps. I didn't know that. Imagery boundaries. The area is generally considered to be imaginary triangle Miami, Florida, Bermuda, San Juan and Puerto Rico, and the size, exact location vary depending on who is describing it. And let's go here. Now, it's known to have extreme weather, deep trenches, and navigation issues. Areas was one of the few places on Earth where magnetic north and true north aligned. If sailors failed the account for this variation, it could cause significant navigational errors. However, magnetic north has shifted, so this is no longer the case in the Bermuda Triangle.
Wait, what?
Oh, the volcano is not erupting anymore, but you could look back for. You could just scroll back for a second,
Okay.
and let's see some more about Bermuda Triangle. All right, so the Atlantis. Okay, so energy crystals. A wide circulated theory is that the mythical lost city of Atlantis is located beneath the Bermuda Triangle. Prominence suggests that powerful energy crystals or advanced technology from the sunken city infer with ships and aircraft, electronic and navigational systems, causing them to disappear. The Bimini Road, a natural underwater rock formation off the coast of North Bimini Island, is often cited as evidence of Atlantean roads or walls, though geologists confirm their natural origin. And UFO alien portals activity. This theory posits that the extraterrestrials use Bermuda Triangle as an underwater base or a stargate for intergalactic travel. Missing ships and planes are thought to be abducted by aliens for research or swept into portal or third dimension. The Navy's report about Flight 19 squadron of 5 U.S. bombers that vanished in 1945, stating the planes flew off to Mars. A later fabrication of the actual report helped to fuel this narrative. Time warps and vortexes. Some believe the area is home to time space warp, an interdimensional portal that sucks objects into another dimension or a time period. One pilot reported experiencing electronic fog that caused his instruments to go haywire. and seemingly transported him a great distance in a short amount of time, an event often used to support this theory. Government testing. A more modern theory suggests that U.S. government has a secret testing facility in the area, such as Atlantic Undersea Test and Evaluation Center (AUTEC) in the Bahamas. Theorists claim that the Navy is testing advanced weapons or reverse engineering alien technology. Disappearances are results of these operations, like the USOs. So the underwater UFOs must be around there. Okay, the souls of enslaved people. One of the more somber theories links to disappearances souls of African people who were thrown overboard by sea captains during the slave trade, suggesting haunting or curse in the region. Interesting. Now, Hurricane Katrina actually came from the Bermuda Triangle, in my opinion. It came like right from that region. So just it's full of supernatural, strange things that come out from there. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see the time though. USS Cyclops, this Navy cargo ship, foot-long coiler carrying 10,000 tons of manganese ore. Over 300 people disappeared without a trace after leaving Barbados. No distress call was sent, and no wreckage was found, marking the largest non-combat loss of life in U.S. Navy history. USS Porteous, USS Nereus, something like that. I don't know. The the sister ship of the Cyclops vanished years later along similar route in the heavy cargo loads of bowite ore. Likely explanation for all three losses. They say structural failure due to overloading with cargo denser than the ships were designed to carry, but also there could be supernatural origins to it too. Carroll, a during 1921, a five-masted schooner found completely abandoned in Diamond Shoals near the Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. The crew was gone, lifeboats were missing, and food was found prepared in the gallery. The actual cause is unknown, but theories range from piracy to mutiny in severe storms or something supernatural. USS Cotopaxi, 1925. So this ranges from 1918 to 1925. I mean, to the 19. Anyway, it looks like it's all mixed up. So it's from the 1800s to the early 1900s. Anyway, so the USS Cotopaxi, the cargo steamer, disappeared while en route from Charleston, South Carolina to Havana, Cuba after sending distress call during a tropical storm for decades. It was classic ghost ship story, but the wreckage was finally identified off the coast of Florida in 2020, solving the mystery of its location. USS Marine Sulphur Queen, 1963.
That sounds funny. Sulfur Queen.
Sulphur Queen, right.
That sounds funny.
Yeah. A large tanker carrying dangerous cargo of molten sulfur was last seen near the southern coast of Florida. Only a few pieces of the debris and life preservers were ever found. A lack of structural integrity, bad weather are considered likely cause, and something supernatural probably too. And a ship ironically called the Witchcraft. 1967, a 23-foot cabin cruiser disappeared just 1 mile off the coast of Miami with two people on board after the owner reported hitting something and needing a tow. The boat, designed with special flotation devices, vanished before the Coast Guard arrived. HMS Atlanta, 1880. The British Navy training ship disappeared with the entire crew, mostly inexperienced trainees, after leaving Bermuda for England. It was presumed lost in power storm and crossed its path. Many incidents in Bermuda Triangle are attributed to severe weather conditions. The region's deep ocean trenches, which finding records difficult and human error rather than supernatural forces, but I believe it was supernatural forces, in my opinion. So, all right. So that's some information about the Bermuda Triangle. All right, now we're doing some laps this way. All right, and going there, going here, and there. Oh, you heard about that too? Okay. Okay. You're welcome. I'll look at your video whenever it comes out. Um, Mermaid, I want to thank you for hanging in there with me with the stream. Um, I appreciate it very much, and also to lurkers and people that were, here also. Yeah, you are very pleasant company, Mermaid. I appreciate it. And I got to do, we got some pretty cool quests that happened. Yeah, so as I said, these are the pirate snowmen right here. But they're like sand, but they're like looks like Captain Jack. They look quite uh, comical. Okay. Oh, the Kraken's just right out there. Let's go look at it. Okay. It's kind of way out there that way. Oh, that's good. That's good. Amen, mermaid. I agree. I agree. Amen. Yes. I'm being attacked by a ship right now. Oh. All right, now let's go back and dock here. Okay, take it all. All right, now I'm gonna go over this way. All right, let's go here. Oh, see this, and just make this look a certain way. How about this? All right. Oh, all right. So, all right. I am going to be ending it now. We have reached a conclusion in the stream, and I want to say I appreciate the people that came through and Mermaid, and while we did our little gaming stream tonight, I will, God willing, be going live tomorrow, and I'll check out your video later, Mermaid. If it's whenever it comes out, I'll look at it. So at the point, and if like people are in the background, whatever, I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm going to be now ending it because we've completed the streaming part for tonight, and yes, absolutely. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mermaid. I'm glad that you enjoyed the gaming stream. Yeah, and now and we'll also continue more of those. Yes. Okay, and now peace.